history saw a huge growth in the area of basic education. However, what has taken the forefront in the 21st century is the financial education. And this is not limited to schools and colleges, but it is across the whole section of the society. The Association of International Wealth Management of India, that is AWMI, and NISM, the National Institute of Securities Markets, have joined hands together to launch the Financial Education Week. We would jointly repeat this Financial Education Week every year and spread financial education to the different sections of the society. You would be glad to know that close to 1,000 volunteers from different corporates, public sector, government agencies, private sector have got together to conduct functions during this week across the country. We hope that this would also give a great flip to the innumerable government programs which have been launched recently, specifically the Jan Dhan Yojana. Yes.
FEW is all about step towards better financial health. It gives national awards. It promotes money management concepts. It organizes special activities and events for college and workplace. FEW is all about bringing the community together to promote financial literacy. I am a part of FEW and I urge you to be a part of it.
Hello friends, myself Prabhakar Udavand, now working with the Securities and Exchange Board of India as a resource person. I have to impart the financial education to the various group of people which comprise school children, youngsters, middle income group people, executives, homemakers, self-help groups, and so also I am giving the education in the field of retirement planning for the working class people. Now, while discussing about the importance of financial education, I have divided the same into two parts: the ancient time or the era and the present scenario. While discussing about the ancient days, we would observe that the people, not only ordinary but also sons of the kings, were required to live in the ashrams of their gurus. They are required to face the difficulties, do the work in the Gurukul, to go to the jungle to collect the wood for cooking of the food, wash the clothes, to clean the ashram. Above all, they were required to serve their Guru Matas and Guru Pitas for gaining the knowledge. Why it was done so? Why the Gurus were not called by the kings in the Raj Mahals or the palaces and asked to impart the training to the Rajkumars of Shastra Gyan, Raj Vidya, Dhana Vidya, Raj Dharma, etc. If we observe and study, then we would come to know that unless and until the hardships are experienced by the Rajkumars, they were not the perfect Rajas or kings. The Gurus impart them the knowledge of Raj Dharma along with the financial planning. The best example is of Chanakya, of whose the Arthashastra is known as Kautilya's Arthashastra. In today's time, it also teaches us the financial planning. Now, we will come to the present scenario and we will take one by one the groups which are required to be given the financial education. First of all, I selected the school children. They should know the importance of the savings, financial planning, budgeting, investments, how the money grow over a period of time, and the steps to be taken for the same. Banking, the value of money, how to face the inflation, choose the right option of investments. What are the investments related products? For example, banks, government schemes, types of bonds, debentures, company fixed deposits, mutual funds, equity shares, stock market, moreover the Ponzi schemes. For the youngsters, it is very important because they should know the parameters of financial planning, how to set the goals and achieve them. The 5 pillars which are there in a SMART goal, that is specific. The goal should be specific, measurable. The goal should be measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. These are the 5 pillars of a SMART goal. So also they should know the risk and return, the magic of compounding, effect of inflation on investments, difference between savings and investments, the important websites, Ponzi schemes, and the dangers thereof. For everybody, I have selected the last group, and for them the financial education is necessary for getting the knowledge of retirement planning, asset allocation strategy, self-portrait, protection related products, that is insurance policies, health insurance, borrowing related products which are there are personal loans, home loans, reverse mortgage, loan against securities, credit card debt, and the steps to avoid excess debts. Planning of finance to become an entrepreneur, tax saving options, personal calculator, personal budget and net worth calculator, estate plan. The advantages in general can be discussed as further. First of all, it teaches regarding the deterioration of personal finances. Nowadays, it is observed that the youngsters resort to living beyond their means, have credit card debt, and making risky investments. Second and the foremost importance in is the various types of financial products and the complexity which demands the financial expertise of the consumers. The volatile market situation and the changing tax laws also warrant the sound financial education. Moreover, the demonetization has made it important to know about net banking, mobile banking, importance of using debit and credit card, ATM cards, and other electronic means for the use of money, the dangers thereof, precautions to be taken while using the various e-banking products and means. Some salient features of financial education can be enumerated as: it helps in securing the financial future because the low financial knowledge can affect individuals or families' ability to save for long-term goals and make them vulnerable to severe financial crisis. It helps in preparing one in financial crisis emergencies by adding the contingencies in one's financial plan, he is ready to face unseen circumstances head on. People who are financially literate are reluctant to buy financial products that they do not understand and thus do not fall for marketing gimmicks. Feeling a sense of accomplishment, financial education is effective at moving people closer to their goals, makes a more responsible individual with a disciplined approach to money, helps people from overspending and inculcates a habit of savings and investment. People become more aware of questionable lending practices adopted by the banks and other lenders to sell their products. Feel like you are setting a good example for your family. Money management skills can benefit other aspects of your life. The question arises, why I am supporting this initiative? If we observe, then we will come to know that there are many more people unaware about the Ponzi schemes. In our region, the Ponzi and deceptive schemes like KBC, that is Kaun Banega Crorepati, Pulse, Vateshwari, Kalpataru, and so on, were launched by some of the fake agencies. The people in my area have invested their hard-earned money in such scheme and they have become bankrupt and penniless. Not only this, but since they had borrowed the money from other sources for investing the same in such schemes, now they are not in a position to refund that amount or money, so have resorted to suicide also. So it has become the need of the day to make the people aware about the financial education. Secondly, to make the people aware about the new schemes launched by Government of India like Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Bima Suraksha Yojana, Atal Pension Yojana, then Pradhan Mantri Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, Yuva Skills, the schemes launched by Bharti, that is Baba Saheb Ambedkar Research and Training Institute, and other schemes. For imparting the knowledge in these areas, I have decided to take the initiative in the scheme of giving the financial education to the masses in the financial week 2017. Thank you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Investors and hello sirs, I'm Chair Janaran Saw from Kolkata. I am supporting this financial education week because in India financial literacy is very low among the Indian citizens. So I want to be part of this and educate people about the financial market, about the financial instrument, and this is very good initiative taken by the NISMs. So that will be my privilege to join this movement, and I will be very thankful to the NISM if they give me opportunities to educate people about the financial markets. Thank you.
We Indians have started earning more, but across length and breadth of the country, financial literacy is missing in all strata of the society. Financial Education Week is an initiative where everyone should participate, either as a participant or as volunteer. I am joining as a volunteer because I want to give back a part to the society what I have learned in my last 30 years of journey as financial planners.
Financial Education Week is a great initiative. Rather, I should say it can be a revolution. If this can be implemented massively, benefits for the country will be humongous. Everyone wants a good life. If the benefits and uses of finance is known to people, they will be very eager to take part in this. I believe in self-improvement and society betterment. That's why I am part of this great initiative. Thank you.
Financial education has become important for everyone nowadays, as people should know how to manage their finances, which will help them in taking important decisions in life. Moreover, people should adapt to the changes and should know how to avoid falling in pitfalls of debt. I want to be a part of this great initiative to spread knowledge and help in society's betterment. Thank you.
I, Ganesh Chauhan, like the concept of financial education and the purpose of the initiative. However, a good earning one may have, but if it is not supported by financial planning, the future may not remain bright. For example, some of the actors and actresses of late 60s, 70s passed their life in a very miserable condition in their old days for want of financial support, even though they had earned lot of money during that golden period of life. Here comes the importance of financial education, which empower you to understand the value of budget, planning, selection of better choices of investment, management of investable funds, and thereby securing financial future of the family. One cannot remain aloof in the present days of globalization, fast changing market scenario, opening of new avenues for investment, technological advancement, and above all increased level of financial frauds. That's why financial education is very, very important.
Hello everyone. Being in the field of financial planning for more than 18 years, I would like to assure you that Financial Education Week 2017 is the largest investor education program being done in our country. Friends, we are in a country where close to 76% of Indian adults do not understand the key concepts of financial literacy. Just half of the Indians have savings banks account. Women are considered to be a weaker section in our society, and hence they are excluded from any of the financial decisions taken in our country. The objective of bringing out the financial literacy in our country across the gender is therefore the need of the hour. I am grateful to AIWMI and NISM for their magnanimous initiative in the form of Financial Education Week 2017, which is one of the largest investor education platform. I sincerely urge you all to participate in this drive to create a financially literate Bharat. 2017. I pledge to create financial literate India with you.